How to delete entire row based on blank cells in Microsoft Excel. Hello everyone, welcome to Excel 10 tutorial. In this advanced Excel tutorial, I'm going to show you an excellent way that will help you removing entire row if your selection has a blank cell inside it. Let's get started. Take a look at this worksheet. We have income and expense dataset here, and now there are a few blank cells. Like here we have a blank, here we have two blanks, here we have a blank. Here is the scenario. If a cell is blank inside this data range, I want to remove the entire range like this. So this cell is blank. I'm going to right click and delete the entire range. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it using Visual Basic for application. For that, you'll have to click on the Developer tab. If you don't have Developer tab on your ribbon, please check out this tutorial. Once you have added the Developer tab, click on Visual Basic, click Insert, and then click Module and write the code. I have already written the code, and the code will be in the video description. Please copy it from there. Once you have added the code, close the VBA. If you need this feature frequently, you will have to save this workbook. For that, click on the File tab, click on Save As, and then select the location. And here goes the important part. You cannot save the workbook in .xlsx format, which is the basic Excel format. You will have to save it in .xlsm format. For that, click on Save As Type. And here the second one, Excel Macro Enable Workbook, which is .xlsm format. Select it and then click on Save. Once you have saved the workbook, your code will be always in this workbook. Okay, now let's run the code. Click on Macro, and here you will find delete based on blank. Click on Run, and now it's asking for a data range. Basically, it has automatically selected the entire use range. Suppose if you want to remove all the cell that has blank, you can just click on OK. Let's select this range here. Okay, now this cell has blank, and I want to remove only these cells, and rest of them will be same. So if I click OK, and you can see that cell or that entire row is now removed. Now what if we have a different scenario? I want to keep this blank here. I want to remove all this, and then I want to remove all this. So here we will be checking two parameters. So if anything between this selection is blank, we want to remove that row, and if anything between this selection is blank, we want to remove that row, but in the middle I want to keep this as it is. Okay, for that, go to Developer tab, and here we have our macros. If I click here, this is our macro. If I click on Run, and here first select this part. Okay, now scroll down and press Alt and select this part. Okay, so everything within our selection, which is this range and this range, will be considered inside our VBA, and this cell, although it's empty, it will not be removed. So if I click OK, and you can see all the blank cell in this selection is removed, and all the blank cell here in this selection is removed, but we have kept this one. Now what if you have a situation you need to remove everything at once? For that, click on Macro, click on Run, select the entire range, and click on OK. All the rows that has blank cell has been removed. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. If you can, support the channel through Patreon, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Also, if you need the code will be linked in the video description. Thank you. Thanks for watching.